Hey, 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 hey. What's up, my friends? Welcome to the morning meeting. All the warriors out there, how y'all doing? It is Friday, October 10th, and we are 1/3 of the way through our October weight loss challenge. And feeling good today. I've been looking forward to this meeting all morning. Turn off your phone there. If you guys are new to the morning meeting, welcome. We try and get together every day and talk about different aspects of struggling on a low carb diet, and having victory too. So glad you guys stopped by for a few minutes. If you guys noticed the thumbnail, I just put a giant egg on there today, and that's because yesterday that's all I had was eggs. I kind of did an egg fast unintentionally, but it was really good. I ate 12 eggs for the entire day. And yeah, we really didn't have a whole lot thought out other than bacon, and I wasn't feeling bacon. I just wasn't in the mood. So I ate eggs all day. 2 meals, 6 at a time. And like I said, it was good. So love to hear what you guys had yesterday or today. And I do want to apologize for not doing the live last night. You guys be proud of me. I got a ton of stuff done outside yesterday. I spent the whole day outside, and I came in. It was like 6:30, and I was just like exhausted, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed early. So I put out that little community post saying, I'll see you guys in the morning. That's because I went to bed super early. So that's why we didn't have the meeting last night, and hope you guys understand. For sure. Oh, yeah. And before we get started, I do want to thank, while we start the stream, I want to thank Don and Mary for your generous contribution to me and Cassie's Buy Me a Coffee page. That link's always down below. And both of you, thank you very much. That'll go a long way, to supporting the channel. Every dime we make on there goes back into the channel in some way, some fashion. So thank you very much, Don and Mary. It's very generous of you. Unexpected. I saw it, I was like, whoa. So thank you from Cassie and I both. All right, guys, it's Friday. Who's ready? Who's ready for the weekend? Any weekend plans? Love to hear about it. You guys messed up recently? Love to hear about that. Talked to Cassie this morning. She's still house sitting our daughter's house and her taking care of her cats. And Cassie messed up a little bit, but she goes, I'll report it. Don't say anything. And I was like, okay. But anyway, overall, she's doing decent. All right, let's see who's in the house. Susie Kirby. Hey, Susie, how are you? I'm ready. Let's go. Very cool. Shell Bell. Yes, let's go. Good morning. Good morning to you, Shell. Good to see you. V Osborne. Hey, V. Yeah, I know you were ready for that stream last night. I saw you replied to that community post when I got up this morning. Hey, Lance, what's up? Good morning. Happy Friday. Liz, good morning. Here we go. I was wondering how you doing, Lance. Day 5 of my fast, 119 hours in now. Not sure when it'll end. It all depends on how I'm feeling. Right now, I feel great. 135 hours is my longest. Looking to do 144 or 168 just for fun. Yeah, you said you might go 7 days, after you figured out how you're doing on it. Sounds like you're doing great. That's awesome, Lance. I know how good you feel right now. I've been there. That's very cool. Cowgirl, happy Friday, you guys. Love y'all. We love you too, Cowgirl. Glad you're here. Maureen, all the way from Kenya, once again. Good to see you, Maureen. About bedtime for you, right? Also, since October 1st, I have lost 10 pounds. Before the fast, I was losing a pound a day, and that has stayed the same with his fast so far. Very cool, Lance. Pound a day. That's the way to do it, right? Fasting is so powerful. Great job, Lance. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I gotta admit, I've had a few temptations with Cass being gone, and the daily meetings really helped me with that. Like I've seen little Larry cook a bunch of different stuff. I'm like, man, just looks so good, And I'm like, my accountability is not here, but a couple times I really wanted to try some of what little Larry was making. He's like, Dad, you can't do it. He kept me accountable. I mean, it's not like I was pulling out a plate and getting ready to scoop it up, but I kept saying something to him like, man, that looks really good, real good. But I didn't give in, and I'm still no cream in my coffee. So I'm happy about that. But I woke up today pretty early because I went to bed so early last night, and I felt really good with all the exercise I got yesterday. I'm a little sore. My calves are sore. My the tendons in the back of my hamstrings. My hamstrings are a little sore. A lot of bending over. So it's a good thing for me. And we're getting stuff done around the house too, right? So let's see where I was at. Sarah Jumbo, hello from Oregon. We are getting some rain after a super dry summer. Nice. Yeah, we've had some sprinkles here in South Carolina. It's been really, really comfortable outside. In our yard, those of you who have seen our yard, it's full of trees. A couple 100 feet high. We got trees all surrounding us, and they drop acorns. And man, it's been like a war zone out there. We have kind of like a junkyard in the lot next to us, but you really can't see it from our property. But there's a lot of junk cars over there, and you just hear them being pelted. The wind picked up, and all the acorns were falling. It sounded like a war zone over there. It was crazy. It's weird. Not every year the same amount of acorns fall. So it seems like every 3 or 4 years we'll get a ton of them. Anyway, acorns don't have anything to do with the carnivore diet, right? I keep losing where I'm at. Darn it. Awesome. North Dakota, way to go on the loss. Yeah, right. Really cool. That fast will do it too. Even though, you were losing that much weight before the fast, but I'm sure the fast didn't hurt, Lance. Keep that weight loss going. I had ground beef plain. All right. Misty, good morning. I'm making bone broth for the first time in the crock pot. Do I cook it on high or low for 48 hours, Larry? I always do like the first 2-3 hours on high, and then I switch it to low. And it's funny. I've seen a lot of people having a hard time getting it to come out like really gelatinous. And if you look back at the video I did, we don't have that crock pot anymore, and it was a crock pot that had like a latch that you could like seal the lid, right? And then on the lid there was like 3 little holes to release steam. And I wonder if that made the difference, because I have not made bone broth in our new crock pot, which the lid just sits on. There's no latch, so I'm going to be interested to see if it comes out as good, and if it doesn't, I might have to invest in a crock pot with a sealable lid. I mean, it didn't like seal it like like a Instapot, but there is a latch, So I don't think as much I don't know. I don't think as much water evaporated out of that one. But yeah, I've seen a few people having trouble to getting my bone broth gelatinous. Other people, it comes out great. And it has to do a lot with the water to bone ratio too. just keep experimenting. And even if it doesn't come out gelatinous, still drink it because all the nutrients are in there, You never want to throw that out. It's all there. It's just not quite as rich. Nat, just healthier. Catching you live finally, almost 5 p.m. here in the UK. All right, Nat, very cool. Glad you swung by all the way from the UK. It's amazing. We have a regular in here, Alfie from Alfie Boy from the UK, but he hasn't been in here in a few days. Hopefully he'll swing by. Good morning, my friends. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, how you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Lance, I made my wife carnivore nachos last night, ground beef, bacon bits, Colby cheese, shredded pork on pork rinds, and broiled to melt the cheese. Awesome. Awesome. I love that so much. Yeah, you make some for me, Lance, for sure. We have 2 bags of pork rinds, plain pork rinds, not the microwave kind, but just 2 from the store. And a couple nights ago, I was eyeballing them, a little crunch. They're real clean too, but I'm just, really trying to do good on the BBBE challenge and not have any. So, of course, if I do, I'll let you guys know. But so far, I've been good. Kenny, howdy, y'all. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you. Sarah, eggs are so good. My favorite. Yeah, they are. At times I really don't crave them, but at other times, you just scramble them up with some butter and man, absolutely heavenly. Maureen, I ate potatoes yesterday. Oh, I was up all night with stomach pain and running for the bathroom. Not worth it, right, Maureen? Yeah, Cassie did something similar yesterday, and she paid for it. So no more potatoes, Maureen. Learn that lesson, right? Remember what your body went through. Wendy, happy Friday. Ready for the weekend. Still going strong. Oven fried thighs tonight. I'm looking forward to that chicken bacon. Crispy skin. Have a fabulous weekend. Awesome, Wendy. Sounds good. Yeah, we have some chicken thighs in the fridge, and either I'm going to eat them or I got to freeze them, and I don't want to eat them because I'm on the BBBE challenge. But they got to go in the freezer today. Cassie reminded me. So, but yeah, I love chicken. My wallet loves chicken too, Wendy. Jessica, so I am happy to report I've lost 5 pounds since I came back from my food relapse. I got to tighten up and lose as much weight as possible. I have surgery December 22nd for women's health issues. All right. Nice, Jess. 5 pounds. 5 pounds. Congrats. Keep it going. Lisa, Omad yesterday had junk carnivore pizza with ground beef, pepperoni, sausage, cheese, and bacon. Not too bad. Not too bad. What'd you use for the crust, Lisa? Just one of your typical ones from YouTube? Oh, okay. Pizza had ground beef crust. You answered my question for me. Oh, cool. I mean, had junk carnivore pizza? Not really junk. I mean, cheese. Yeah, it's not bad at all, Lisa. You could have done a lot worse. Lance says, Larry, the amazing thing to me is a coworker has been trying intermittent fasting and it's working great for him. He just tried his first extended 38 hours. He loved the mental clarity. Inspiring others around you. That's what it's all about, Lance. That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, you talk to, most people. Yeah, have you ever not eaten for a day or two? They give you, look at you like you're crazy. I would have too before I ever tried it. I'm sure most of us were like that. We're just used to having food available every day and eating every day. Tell you one thing, fasting's really easy on the wallet. I remember when I fasted for that 3 weeks, we saved a ton of money that month with one of us not eating. Shell Bell, prayers, Jessica. Way to go on loss and keeping true to yourself. We are in this together. Kel, good morning, Kel. How are you? Really glad you stopped by. It's always good to see the folks stopping in, especially when you start making it a habit. Even for a few minutes, it's cool. Don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. There you go, Kel. Let them know. Appreciate that, Kel. Well, you guys just talked amongst yourselves already. Very cool. Yeah, one thing when I first came in yesterday from all my work and I was chilling, I decided not to do the live, and I dozed off on the couch. But I started the new Superman movie, which I hadn't seen, and I have friends that say, "Oh, Larry, it sucks so bad," and then other friends who say it's great. And I'm gonna say I give it like a C so far. It's not bad, not the greatest, but so you guys seen the new Superman? I was supposed to see it in theaters with my son-in-law in July, but we never did go. But yeah, I haven't finished it yet. Like I said, I dozed off. All right, I'm trying to find where you guys aren't talking to each other. All right, here we go. Sarah, I've been easily able to stick to plans since my fast. That's one of the greatest benefits of fasting, a reset. Life continues to kick my butt. I'm working hard and praying hard. Awesome, Sarah. That's pretty uplifting little comment there. Very cool. Yeah, fasting does give you a reset. You fast until you're really hungry, and then you really appreciate that bowl of ground beef. you know, a lot more so than just your first day on carnivore after eating a standard American crap diet. That bowl of ground beef, oh man, this is so plain. There's no flavor. But after a fast, things change. There's Sam. Hi, Larry and Carnivore Quest crew. On my break at work, which had us earlier buying buy snacks for I need children, parents not able to afford Halloween snacks. They're giving us pizza and chips. There goes my ketosis. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. So they had food at work. Oh, okay. Sam, be good. Oh, Misty, interesting. I think, I think, or I will let you know how it turns out. Thank you for the tips. Yeah, I'll let you know too when I try, Misty. It's like I said, right now our crock pot, we're those of you just jumping in, we're talking about bone broth. And the current crock pot we have just has a lid that just sits on there. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. Question: I struggle with not being able to get more than 6 hours of sleep. Tried melatonin supplements past 2 nights and slept 8 hours both nights. Is it my imagination? Anyone else used it with success? I haven't, Liz. When I was suffering from insomnia on carnivore, which I did, I had to stop having coffee after like 1 p.m. Because me and Cassie used to have an afternoon cup of coffee, 4 or 5 o'clock. Um, and then when I would get into deep ketosis, my mind would be racing all night long. I could not sleep. So, but I remember doing a video on that well over 3 years ago, and a lot of people suggested melatonin, but I've never taken them. Now, if I'm on the standard American diet, I can have coffee at 6 p.m. and go to bed, and it doesn't bother me at all. But when I'm in ketosis, yeah, I know better. I still do it once in a while, like a dummy, you know. What's nice though is if I ever do have to stay up late, like say we have a sponsored video or something, and this hasn't happened in quite a while, but I'm up. You guys know I used to do all night edits, have a couple cups of coffee, and boom, I could stay up all night easily. So, yeah, anyone else use melatonin? Let Liz know. Beth, mine is gelatinous every time when I add chicken feet, 6 to 10. Yeah, yeah, that the secret weapon. I talked about that before when I make chicken feet. When I make chicken broth, bone broth, chicken feet's the way to go. Now, do you put that in with beef bone broth too, Beth? Blessed wife. You talking about Cash, Lobo, or someone else? Either way, right? Hey, Cindy, glad as always to make it live. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Stay strong. Yeah, Cindy, you too. I'm probably gonna do a. Cassie's not gonna be home till Sunday, so I'm probably gonna do a vlog probably tomorrow. Get it out this weekend since we won't be having a meeting over the weekend. Oh, yawning. Look at that. I really got some exercise yesterday. Feels good. Sam, all good. The BTBE diet my mom's been cooking has worked better than expected, and this will help balance the big weight loss. Just a small blip in the road. I will be good. All right, Sam. A small blip in the road. That's a quote from one of our older videos. Sam's been watching our older content, which I love. That's cool. And Sam says, "Hi, Sarah." Shellbell, I have my ups and down craving for eggs. We've been a lot of eggs here. We've been eating a lot of eggs here lately. Eating, yeah. I figured it out. Mandy, hi Larry. You're just what I need, a good friend. Hey Mandy. Glad you're here. What you eating today, girl? What are you eating today on your carnivore ketovore diet? And what are you eating? Like, are you doing ketovore or are you doing carnivore, Mandy? It's hard for me to keep up with everybody. You know what I mean? Like few folks that are in here every single day, like Lance. I know he's fasting. I know what Shellbell's usually up to. Jessica, Sam, but it is good to see you, Mandy. Yeah, you guys are out having all kind. You know what? I could just. You guys are having. That's awesome, man. That's what this meeting's all about. Place for you guys to get together and chat. Yeah, encourage each other. Shellbell, I'm getting my mind set to fast as long as I can this week coming. All right, Shellbell. Just keep in mind, it is stressful on your body. Fasting. I will never do another 21-day fast. I won't. I won't put my body through that. I can see me doing a 7 to 10 day fast again, but I'm never going to do 21. But yeah, and it is harder on women too because of hormone issues. So I'm sure you're aware of all that, though. Sarah, I think talking about the melatonin, it's magic. But if you get outside at sunrise and sunset, you will feel really tired, and it will help you sleep at night. Really? Hmm. Jerry, I did. What'd you do, Jerry? You answering somebody? Mandy, overused Parmesan, awful results. It's out from today. Wish me luck, please. I'm addicted. Yeah, that's one of Cassie's weaknesses is Parmesan cheese, Mandy. Yeah, just don't buy anymore. Keep it out of the house. Good morning, Lydia. How are you today? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What are you eating today, Lydia? Let us know. What do you got? You got plans? What you putting in your mouth? You know what I haven't had in a while, gang, is a steak. I have not had a steak in a minute. Wendy O, Lidl here has thighs, 99 cents a pound. Really? That's a good deal nowadays, right? I remember before the pandemic, we could find thighs all the time, 99 cents a pound. It's rare now. So if you guys got a Lidl near you, that's worth checking out. We have a ton in the freezer, and I'm going to freeze the ones we have in the fridge right now. So I don't need to stock up on any chicken, and I can't eat it. Yeah, Lance is telling Mandy, cheese is addictive. It does have uses if you can limit it. If not, then best to avoid it. That's absolute perfect advice. Couldn't said it any better than myself, my man. Jessica to Liz, when I'm in ketosis and not needing as much sleep as I thought I needed, I wonder if it has something to do with our natural circadian rhythms back when we were hunters. I just think the brain, for me, I mean, I just simplify it. The brain runs more efficiently and better on ketones. Yeah, it's because I've had some serious, I made a few videos on it back when we were first, messing around with carnivore. 'Cause I was up all night. I was like, what's going on? And then Maureen, melatonin doesn't work for me. See, everybody's different. Element TZ. To help me sleep, I use LL, GABA, and magnesium. Tryptophan, L-tryptophan. Yeah, that's what's in turkeys, right? And theanine. I'll just leave it up here a second. You guys can read it. I'm claiming denture. I got dentures. I can't pronounce them. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I told you guys. Cassie got an EO, which means an early out from work. When you're dealing, she can't do this when she's supervising, but when you're dealing, um, if you're in the casino business and you're a casino dealer, they always schedule more people than they need every day. That way, if you got a couple of people that are sick, you have people to take their place on whatever table they're assigned to. Well, so you always have extras. Like, say everybody shows up for their shift, you'll have like 6 or 7 extras, and they'll do an EO list. They'll put on the list of people who want to go ahead and go home, and that's pretty much standard across the casino industry because you have so many employees coming in, and if you didn't do that, there'll be a lot of times when you do have a lot of call-ins, you wouldn't be able to open up all your games. So they always have extras, and then they just send people home who want to go. So Cassie signed the list for the first time the other day, and she surprised me and came home and hung out with me and little Larry until about 8 o'clock at night, and then she had to go back over to our daughters and feed the cats. But we played Upwards with me, her, and little Larry. And if you guys don't know, Upwards is like Scrabble, but you can build at levels too. You can go up to Upwards. And I won. And I won. I was so proud of that. Cassie's tough to beat in word games, but I was able to get the victory. Jessica, I do use 2.5 milligrams of melatonin right now as I'm getting back into ketosis. All righty, Swan. What's up, Swan? Great to see you. Hey there, everyone. Day 5 for me. The real test is this weekend. Eek. I am having lunch with my 4th grader at school. Just wanted to say hello and catch you all next week. All right, Swan. Great. Very cool. Becky, I had ground beef and cottage cheese. Yum, Becky. I love cottage cheese. I can't moderate it, Becky. If I start eating some, the whole tub's going, you know. I'm glad you can. That's great. So good. I've always loved cottage cheese ever since I was a kid. I meant to say I'm having lunch with my fourth grader right now so I can stay on the live the whole time. Oh, okay. Very cool, Swan. Oh, you can't. Well, come on, Swan. Just messing with you. Becky, not on BBBE, just trying to ease my way into OMAD, into 2MAD. All right, Becky, cool. Tammy, the walk-in warrior. Good morning, Carnivore Quest crew. I already got 6 miles in walking this morning. My husband decided to retire yesterday instead of waiting till November, so we hit up a Greenway in Nashville this morning. Oh, very cool. Congratulations to him. Nice. That's great, Tammy. V, what's up, V? I've been overeating everything on BBBE. I'm thankful I haven't eaten anything that isn't carnivore this month. Then that's huge, right, V? You know, it's hard to overeat on BBBE. It really is. So if you're eating that much, I'm telling you, your body probably needs it, V. That's the way I look at it. Because it's hard to overeat bacon. You know, it's hard to overeat beef. For me, anyway. That's great. Marine, I've done a couple of 36-hour fasts, but much longer than that, I start to feel anxious. Yeah, listen to your body. It's important. Right, Marine? Sam. Hey, little Larry. Sam blew it. We referred to one of our old videos. My brother and sister take melatonin and have a hard time sleeping without it. My mom only has it sometimes with stress, and I don't take it as I sleep like a pig in the mud. Yeah, another thing too. I mean, like I said, I've never tried it, but I have taken a sleep aid like Advil nighttime before, and I just always wake up super groggy. I mean, I maybe taken those like 3 times in my life, but yeah, I wonder if I would. Do you feel groggy? It's harder to wake up when you take melatonin. Liz, thanks for the tips on sleep, everyone. Absolutely. Jerry Holloway, clicked the like button. Love listening to you while I'm on the treadmill. Awesome. Very cool. Fasting day here for Tammy. Hey, Debbie. Hello, Larry and Carnivore Quest community. Good to see you, Debbie. You showed up at 12:21. Very cool. Just checking these chats, see where we're at. Showbell, I also plan to make bone broth so I can get back on the BBBE challenge. So I need a reset. I'm tired of sitting on this stall. Yeah, time to get things moving again, right, Shellbell? Yeah. I promised Cassie, because we talked this morning, I promised her I'd go out. She knows I got some exercise yesterday, a lot actually for me. But she goes, please, honey, please just go out for a walk today. And she went out for a walk this morning at our daughter's house. And so I told her I would. She's like, just go as far as you can, turn around, and come back. So I'm probably going to do that too. She is. She's worried about me. So ever since the wedding, we've been talking a lot. I think the wedding was a turning point for both of us, even though she messed up yesterday. But she's not she didn't let herself go off track as far as I have, but remember I was talking the other day about, value, you have value, you have worth for those, thinking for those who are really depressed. And Cassia and I have focused a lot on that since the wedding, just talking each other up, encouraging each other. Because both of us, she wasn't too happy with the way she was looking at the wedding either, and feeling. So we've been focusing on that, keeping that positive attitude. Even when you catch yourself in the mirror at a weird angle, getting in the shower and you're like, oh my gosh, Jabba. Saying that to myself. I would never say that to Cassie, but you guys get what I mean. Sam, if you, Cassie, and the Boog ever came to Florida, my mom cooks a delicious steak. It's yummy, yummy, in my carb-bloated pig tummy right now. Yeah, well, how long before that carb tummy starts going down, Sam? No more carbs for you, sucker. Been hard carnivore 3, lion mainly. Okay, Mandy. Debbie, melatonin makes me sleepy more than half of the next day. Yeah, that would be rough for me, Debbie. Yeah. But it's horrible to be up all night and not be able to sleep. So I would try something if that was the case. But fortunately, it was cutting out afternoon coffee that took care of it for me. Becky, I can moderate cottage cheese on occasion, laugh out loud. I am working on eating until I'm comfortably stuffed. It's a daily battle. Yeah. Yeah, I already hit the wall of doom slightly. You guys know that. It was what, day 6, day 6 I hit the wall of doom. It didn't last long. Thanks, Larry. Well, you're welcome, Tammy. Sarah, I've overeaten all the things. I hear you. Becky says same. Debbie, if you're a person who sends out prayers, I just saw there was a massive explosion in a Tennessee plant. Deaths, at least 19 missing. Oh, man. Wow, really? I'll have to check out the news. Wow, Debbie, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll definitely be praying for those folks. Yeah, but I mean, on a plus, you hear the hostages are going to probably be released on Monday in Israel. That's great news. I was really thinking about that the other day. They've been held underground. Who knows what done to them for 2 years? 2 years. It's just unbelievable. My heart really goes out to those hostages. But man, it's going to be. I just hope the deal goes through and they get out. That's hope and pray. Debbie, do you have a video on how to make bone broth? I do, Debbie. Just look up Carnivore Quest bone broth. Yeah, for sure. It's on our playlist too, but just search Carnivore Quest bone broth or beef bone broth or how to make, whatever. I think just bone broth will do it. And I'm a lot skinnier in that video. It's just skinny Larry looks like. Oh, and you guys remember I talked about shaving this? Cassie was like, no, you're not going to shave that. I was like, okay. She's all right. She prefers, oh, geez, goodness, Larry, easy now. She prefers it. She prefers a full beard, but she's I don't want you to shave it. She's all, plus I don't think you'd like it, because my face would be so huge, But anyway, some of I talked about shaving it as like a reset because there's a lot of carbs in this goatee, a lot of carbs to grow that. Sarah, doing the most strict carnivore diet with Paleo Medicana Clinic. I think I said that right. Medicina Clinic. My experience was that stress and high cortisol are what wreck sleep. Keto, carnivore, and fasting increase cortisol. Calm the mind. That's all right. To fix sleep, the ultimate is calming your mind, is what I meant to say. Combat the high cortisol that way. Okay. King Neptune, what's up? Hello, my people. Good to see you on this Friday. 3 years plus, Larry. Okay. Been a while. Kel, hubby takes magnesium glycate at night to help him sleep. He loves it. That's the one that was really recommended to me, was the magnesium glycate. Yep. When I did those couple videos. Prayers for Tennessee for the explosion mentioned. Yeah, for sure. Don, good afternoon, all. Busy running around for vacation to sisters in Oklahoma Island, or in Oak Island in North Carolina. I don't know why I had Oklahoma on the mind. Awesome, Don. Sounds like you're having a good time. You're going to have a good time this weekend, huh? Very cool. Lucky dog. I'm going to be chilling here this weekend, but after all the traveling we did for the wedding, and I have no problem staying at home. No, have a good time, Don. The hostage release is so wonderful. I just cry thinking of them. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And you live your life, and the 2 years have gone by, and you forget about those people that they're over there because we're busy with our lives, and of course their families haven't forgotten, right? But I just it was a sobering moment for me to hear it's been 2 years. I was just like, wow. Those poor people. Because I just can't even imagine. I don't want to imagine the atrocities they went through, the way they were treated. Yes, Larry, I agree with Cassie. Let's get moving. Every bit helps. Yeah. Yeah. The wedding even got Cassie like more worried about me. She's like, dang, honey, So, and also like with door dashing, I will take apartments now just for the challenge, because we don't have a lot of apartments in our area, so I know where somebody lives, what area. I kind of can tell if it's an apartment or not. They don't tell you beforehand, but sometimes you got to walk all around, go up flights of stairs, because apartment buildings aren't really labeled that well. And I used to avoid them, but I'll start taking them again if they pop up, just for the little bit of extra exercise, Hey, Frank, what's up? Papa Frank? I forgot about the morning meeting. I was eating an omelet with extra crispy bacon on the side. Perfect. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning, bud. Mary, yay! Hey, Mary, how you doing? It's good to see you. Gosh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this was you, Mary, because it doesn't say your last name here on my email. But if it was you, because Mary and Don both bought Cassie and I some coffees a few days ago, and I wanted to thank you guys. So if that was you, Mary, thank you very much. If it wasn't, thank you for coming to the meeting. But yeah, it was very generous. So thank you, Mary. So Yahoo, I made it, but I'm late. My 72-hour fast ended last night at 7 p.m. Helped me to take away inflammation and overeating. Carnivore. Definitely inflammation has gone down. Cooking a chuck right now. Awesome, Mary. Very cool. Yeah, you guys want to know what I did the other day? Oh, this is sick. Little Larry and I went shopping together. This is like 3 or 4 days ago. And I bought a chuck roast. Remember I told you guys on sale, $5.99 a pound. So I bought one. It was like 2.5 pounds. It was like it's just under $15. So anyway, we had other groceries. We brought everything in, and I had bought some fatty pork steak, ground beef, and I threw everything in the fridge. Well, little Larry had grabbed my bag. I mean, we grab everything, right? Well, he had the chuck roast underneath some of his food, and it was sitting on the table, and all his stuff was non-perishable. Well, I didn't see the chuck roast, so we got busy and messing with the dogs or whatever. So anyway, when I told you Cassie got that EO the other night, this is the following day. She came home, and we were going to play Upwards together, and we're clearing off the table. Well, that chuck roast was still sitting on the table in the bag, under Larry. He had like a bag of chips or something. So that chuck roast was no good. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so upset with myself. But, I mean, I cut it up, put it in a big baggie for the dogs. So I give them a few chunks because they can still eat it. But yeah, I left that chuck roast out all night. Talk about brutal. That's something Cassie would do. And I'd be like, honey, oh, I did it, man. Oh, love your goatee. Oh, thanks, Liz. Thanks. Slims the face a little, huh? I like a full beard. I'm going to get back to a beard here. But I appreciate that, Liz. Sarah, Papa Frank, that sounds yummy. Sam, haha, I'll be back on the beef, turkey, bacon, and egg road tomorrow as I have to be focused on our weight loss challenge, warriors. I was planning a cheat day tomorrow, but I have to go back to work on Sunday as I had to put it off. My coworker backed off the trade. All will watch the church replay and help me not cheat tomorrow. We better not cheat, Sam. Sandy in the house. Got that tickle coming on. Brutal. Oh, good morning. I was thinking I should try keto. I can do one meal carnivore, but it seems I go off somewhere along the day. I did have ribs when we went apple picking and chicken wings the other day at a restaurant. Nothing wrong with keto, Sandy. Awesome. All right, you guys, I got a cough real quick, so I'm going to show you this. Oh. An old intro. I can't play that one. I forgot. We got a copyright strike for that one. All right, how about this one? Oh, okay.
They're gonna make you eat. Are you hungry?
All right, cool. I love coughing fit there, so oh, feel better. All right. Totally lost my spot here. Sorry, guys. I miss you, Sean, Dave, and Kip. Those weekly chats they were brilliant. How's Sean doing? He's doing well. Just talked to him 3-4 days ago, Mandy, and we talked about getting together again. I haven't talked to Dave Mack in a while. I usually talk to Kip about once every 2 weeks. It would be fun. Yep, I enjoy it. I just love to see Sean get back into YouTube because he was really Sean's an inspiring person and his heart is in the right place. He really wants to help people. It's not about getting popular or money, or he's just a real person. When his first year on the carnivore diet, when he was still basically stuck on his couch. For those of you who don't know Sean, he was almost 500 pounds, but he was the moderator in our Carnivore Quest group. He was our first moderator, and he encouraged so many people and took the time to help people and converse back and forth with them, and it did a lot of good for him too. But then we had our first walking challenge, and Sean got out there and started walking, and most of he lost like 350 pounds, in just over a year. So he lost a ton of weight, and he's just very inspiring. I know he inspires me. I'd love to see him back, and I'd love to see Kip back just for his health. Kip's such a wonderful guy too. I want to see Kip get healthy for that young family. I lost my place again, guys. I'm sorry. Darn it. Sarah, Mandy agreed. Love Kip, Sean, and Dave, all the warriors. Yeah. Let me play that. If you guys are in here, gosh, I'm going to lose my place again, but real quick. I mean, we're all just hanging out in the morning meeting, right? Because I wonder if I can. Because I did trivia. We used to do trivia Tuesdays. Tuesday night trivia. That's what it was. And I made this intro I remember when Dave Mack was our guest, because we would have a guest come on and we would play trivia and the guest would play along with the audience. It was a live stream. And this got copyrighted because of the intro where the guys clanking the bottles together and he's warriors come out to play, like from the movie. Well, that's actually part of the soundtrack, so it got copyrighted. Let me see if I can skip it. No, there's no way I can do that. Now, if I don't, yeah, darn it. It's not, I can't like fast forward it once it starts playing, Yeah, I can't do it. Anyway, it's a cool intro, but I can't play it. Otherwise, I get in trouble with YouTube. Anyway, back to comments. Sorry, guys. Where were we? Talking about Sean, Dave. Yeah, okay. Mandy, lamb leg in the Instapot today. Fall off the bone. Lovely broth. It's my go-to a few times a week. Nice, Mandy. I've only had leg of lamb a few times in my life, and I liked it. Hard to find around here. Sam, great news about the hostage releases. Can't imagine those poor people. Another of many reasons to appreciate living in America. Don't worry, little Larry. Me and many Gen Z men love theists. Don't worry, little Larry, me, and many. Oh, okay, I got you. Sarah, Larry, that was God wanting the dogs to enjoy the chuck roast. I recently did that with 2 pounds of ground lamb that I raised and slaughtered. Wasted meat you raise yourself is heartbreaking. My dogs loved it, right? Yeah. Oh, put the time into raising and curating that meat, and then boom. Hmm. Geez, Larry, I almost forgot. My guy is coming to your neck of the woods. He works the football games. I wish I was going with him. I will meet you and Cassie sometime soon when games are playing. Cool. Awesome, Shellbell. Sarah, you're too polite, Larry. You can cough and do whatever you need. We are doing it. Yeah, it's just that's the first time I ever played a little something while I was coughing because I felt it coming on. That tickle wasn't letting up. I appreciate that, Sarah. Papa Frank, I'm not losing any more weight. I've actually gone up 3 pounds, but I'm down from October 1st. All different, Frank, right? All of us. Just like, Lance is down 10 pounds, even though he's been fasting. But yeah, just keep it up, Papa Frank. We're all different. Liz, Kip has decided to get gastric bypass. Has he really? I mean, his wife did. Really? I did not know that, Liz. Well, it's his choice, right? His choice. Doug Hooks. What's up, Doug? Hey guys, sorry I'm late, but I have a good excuse. I was at the gym. Yeah, if you're gonna have any excuse, that's the one to have, right, Doug? Glad you're here, man. uh, New video from Kip. Please show him respect if you watch it. We all have to follow our own path. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize he put one out. The last one I saw was when he reviewed that or unboxed that new Bible he had gotten. That's the last video I saw his. So, oh yeah, for sure. Anybody in our community who, uh, you know, most good people will respect and encourage and pray for Kip. I agree, Papa Frank, but you can get some jerks. Oh, I can't believe you're gonna do that. It's his choice, and his wife lost a bunch of weight with it. It just definitely wouldn't be my choice, especially when carnivore is an option. Especially what I know now. Lisa, hi all. Just got here. I'll catch it all on the replay. All right, Lisa. Cool deal. Well, glad I got to say hi to you real quick. Ketovore Gearhead, do you, Sean, and Kip live close to each other? How did you all meet? Sean actually lives about 35 minutes from me, 40 minutes. And Kip lives in another state, but he's not that far. I believe he's like 6 hours away. But just met Sean, just started watching he found Dr. Barry. This is when he was almost 500 pounds. And then he found our Carnivore Quest community on Facebook. And then he started watching our videos, and he was always asking questions. He was just very active. And so after a couple of months, I became friends with him, started talking on the phone. Then I asked him if he'd want to become a moderator. I thought it'd be good for him because he was stuck on the couch, and not for long. Once we did our walking challenge, he started moving. And yeah, we just became friends after that. And then Kip, I met Kip through YouTube, and we became friends. So, yes, Sean, please come back. I hope Larry, you guys come back. Yeah, it'd be cool to get back together. Costco gets great lamb. All right, Sarah, leg of lamb. We always get ground lamb. I'll have to pay attention next time I'm at Costco for sure. D, Larry, it always makes me laugh when you say sucker. Come on, sucker. Yeah, yeah, that was me and my best friend in high school, Donnie. This was back when I was playing pool, and that we used to say that a lot. Like, really, sucker? I remember we first started the channel. Cass says, "I don't know if you should say that. Might offend people." I'm like, really? Be quiet, sucker. And she just smacked me. uh, Karen, hey Karen, Miss Walker, how you doing? Good morning, Mr. Larry and Miss Cassie. Off today, eating a ribeye this morning. A cool breezy day in northeastern Colorado. Awesome, Karen. Very cool. Great to see you. Can you imagine that the Warriors movie came out in 1979? That was 46 years ago. Wow, I was not even a thought of a thought. Right. Yeah, great movie. Great cult classic right there. The Warriors. Yeah, gosh, I was 5 years old when it came out. It's even a little before my time. Dave, well, I got SNAP approved, so at least I've got food security now. That's really great to hear, Dave. Good for you. That's huge. I'm really happy for you. Yep. I remember when my sister died, and um, we had to get on food stamps for a while. Me and my mom and the kids. We had a lot of food. We had three more mouths to feed. So, and that was during the time my mom got cancer and she sold her business. And needless to say, we were in we were hurting for money, and we needed it and we got it. So that's great, Dave. So happy to hear that. That's a huge stress relief, right? And the new restrictions some states have been put. I don't know if it's all states, or I think it's just some states have put restrictions on no junk food or whatever. That's not going to affect you, right? Because you want the healthy food. So that's so cool, Dave. Sarah, we are all led down different paths, lighted by the warmth of our Creator. I'm with Kip and support him forever. Yeah, me too. Well said, Sarah. Yep, he's my brother in Christ. Always got his back. Mandy, please send hugs to Sean. He is missed, definitely, and young Kip. Hope he jumps back with you, Larry. Sean is uplifting and warm. Yeah. Even if, and I know Kip would be more than happy to come on and hang out, even if he's not doing carnivore, you know. Um, Sam's Club has leg of lamb, having some delivered today. All right. So Sam's Club and Costco got the hook up, right? Lamb on the bone is so delish. Definitely my choice over beef for me. Costco, Larry. All right, Mandy. I'm going to check it out. uh, per Cassie's request, I will patiently remind you to please get Cassie's cool design t-shirts out. Brutal and be quiet, sucker. Will be your best sellers. Trust me. Yeah, you're crazy, Sam. uh, yeah, I'd love to see Kip on here. Watched his video yesterday and the decision to have that surgery. Hope it works for him. Yeah, I'm gonna as soon as we're done with this stream, I'm gonna watch his video while I eat something. Let me see here if I still got that pic here. No, I didn't have it. I had a picture of me, Sean, and Kip. No. Hmm. Let's don't even know what that is. No, I don't. Oh, well. But yeah, definitely talk to those guys, see if we can get together again. All right, guys. Friday. The Friday meeting was awesome. Thank you so much for swinging by. Love y'all. We went over an hour and it flew by. And you guys know what these meetings do for me. So much. So, I might put a video out this weekend. I'm not sure. But if not, we will see you Monday morning at 11:55 a.m. for Monday's morning meeting. All right. All right. We'll see you then, guys. Stay strong all weekend. And I'll see you in Carnivore Quest community on Facebook. All right. Or on Instagram. Come on, guys. All right. Have a good one.